John's stay tonight was much different than it is usually. After all, the owner of the castle had gotten married and was headed towards his room. Jungkook, a notorious mafia who ruled the shadows and had the people and power in the palm of his hand. Jungkook was not really excited to visit his room. It was like any other day for him. If anything, he was bothered that he will have to share his space with a woman now. It was a forced marriage. She was forced in him. Well, it was a business marriage for him. Not for the benefit of the business, though. His mother had been trying to get him married to that one woman from the mafia background as well, who could benefit her. But he had no plans of doing that, so he just randomly picked up a common girl instead. Jungkook entered his room. He had seen it 1,000 times. Women trembled in his presence, their lips quivered, their eyes darted around, searching for escape routes that didn't exist. So he expected her to be the same. Instead, he found an empty bed and an open window. His jaw clenched. Had she actually run away? A sign of irritation left his lips. He wasn't in the mood for a chase, but before he could turn on his head, a movement caught his attention. His bride emerged from the closet, still in her bridal gown, a book in her hand. She didn't even notice him at first, too engrossed in whatever nonsense she was reading. Then suddenly, wine. Exactly, I knew it. This is crazy. She yelled at the book, making him arch a brow. JK, what's crazy about that book? He leaned against the doorframe, folding his arms. The sound of his voice made her jump. She turned to him, eyes widening just slightly before excitement took over. Wine. Crazy is my life, not this book. Can you believe I'm got to marry a mafia? He stilled. That wasn't the reaction he was expecting. Wine. This is a dream come true. Jungkook blinked. What come true? Wine. I always knew I was meant for this kind of marriage. She closed the book, putting it aside, on her knees, rested her head on the palm of her hand, and stared at him with such amusing eyes. No fear inside, and Jungkook found it a little interesting. He ignored it for now, removed his coat, then the cufflinks, walking over to the dresser. Wine. This is just like Twisted Rose of the Mafia Queen, except you didn't remove your cufflinks like he did. And Zeke, like, what? Wine. He did it all rough, like a man obsessed. He slammed his fist on the desk, broke things, and then, boom, he carried his wife to the bed. Jackie, you're saying I should have slammed my fist on something? She nodded aggressively. Jackie, I don't break my own furniture. I kill people. He pinched the nose. Why? What else do you not do? JK, I don't answer stupid questions like those without context. Wine grinned. He, once again, didn't expect that. Wine, that's where. But don't tell me you don't throw those dramatic balls where all the underworld bosses gather to discover power and betrayal. That's my dream to end one. It scoffed at the amount of nonsense she could come up with. Zeke, we discussed weapons, not betrayal, not power, and exactly not in some fancy ballroom. Why? No ballroom? No ballroom. He repeated, rolling his sleeve, ignoring her pout. Jungkook exhaled, realizing this was his first time in years that he had a conversation with someone who wasn't covering for him or begging for their life. The worst part, he didn't hate it. He shrugged off his coat and poured himself a drink. Take it. Do you want one? She nodded, taking the glass and sipped the drink. Both of them remained silent for a while, and Jungkook realized how much he appreciates it. Yet his peace didn't last long. Why? Do you usually drink before bed? What's your nighttime routine? Do you scroll through your phone? Do you reflect on life choices? I sleep, was all she got in answer. Wine sighed, clearly enjoying teasing him. Wine, I have a proposal. If you promise me one ballroom per month, I'll do one thing you want in return. Zeke, I know how to make you do that one thing without taking you to a ball. She gasped at his audacity and scooted away. But Jungkook was faster. He grabbed her chin, pulled her closer, his lips hovered near hers, before drilling down a pressing kiss to her jaw. When he pulled back, she had wide eyes. He thought. He finally had a grip on her butt. Why, that was so bookish. She squealed. Jungkook groaned. Not again. Jacket, these books are fiction. None of it is real, and you need to sleep. Wine, come on, let's make a deal. Jacket, no. He turned off the lights, laying down. She didn't listen. Instead, she hovered over him, her hands tracing his chest. Jungkook rolled, pinning her beneath him. He kissed her aggressively, shutting her up, or maybe he was just fooling around. No woman had ever interested him like this. A ballroom she wanted? Hell, he might just give her one if she kept entertaining him like this. He pulled back. Take it. Remember this wine. The more you provoke me, the worse it is for you. She giggled, and for the first time in a long time, Jungkook finally found himself truly entertained.